Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink. Check, check. How's that? Yeah, that's way better. Hey, guys. Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. I muted voice mod so you guys couldn't hear me. No worries. Welcome, everybody, to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. We are here tonight. Voice and everything. To chat about an original drink. It's an original drink. They don't all have to come from books. Sometimes, we bartenders, we get in there and do. I can't tell if I'm actually a bartender anymore. I feel like maybe I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson isn't really a scientist. He's not out there doing science anymore. He's a science educator. I feel like at this point I'm a bar educator, which is I think where the doctor comes in. Doctor just means teacher. I don't know how I would do behind a bar anymore. Anyway, still flexing a couple of those old muscles, though, in making original cocktails. This is one of them. It's called the short sleeve shirt. I wanted to attempt to do a tiki drink that has, get this, 1 second. We should probably need a little bit of, do I have, I don't think I have a drum roll. We should get a drum roll on here. Let's do this. A tiki drink that has no citrus. So that's what we're doing. Big booze forward. I took it off of a version, the only 7 cocktails. I made it after a version of the cocktail called the Tuxedo. Anybody's ever had a Tuxedo created in Orange County, New York? The reason that the Tuxedo was even called the Tuxedo is because of this place. Has nothing. It wasn't one after the other. It was the whole situation. So we're making that. So get ready for that. Not a lot of history beyond that, other than I can tell you the history of other cocktails, but I don't think that's what anybody wants. Cocktail Lulu showed up extra early. Got her tiki pants on super early in the morning. Couldn't get one past tiki or past Cocktail Lulu. Cheers to you, Lulu, and Shawnee Vanderbaker. Even more important. First to muddle. He muddled that like button. Remember, if you're watching the show, if even if you like it for a second, 1 second, if I have improved your instance for 1 second, it takes less than 1 second to muddle the like button. Less than 1 second. See how fast I can do it. Clicked. Done. Less than 1 second. So if you even like 1 second of the show, muddle that like button. It doesn't mess up with it doesn't mess your whole algorithm up. It just helps me. Puts me more in the algorithm, which I guess could mess you up. Sorry about that. You guys decide. Moose, greetings to you, my friend. As always, a pleasure and never a chore. Here is our good friend. It's like I haven't been back here for a while. Oh, sorry, that's not the one I wanted. That was for Moose. Credits. There we go. That's better. Kyle asking for the tiki taka 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 tuka 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 tuka. Here's Tiki Tom, everybody. Hello, Tiki Tom. Good to see you. Davey Virtue, our 2,000th subscriber. We now have 2,431 subscribers. Whoa! I didn't even know that there were that many people on YouTube. So here we are, 2,431 subscribers later. Davey Virtue, still our 2,000th subscriber. Dougie G in the place to be. Always got the little cowboy hat on. I know Doug pretty well at this point. I don't picture him as a cowboy hat wearing guy, but every time he chats here, I then imagine that he has gone and put on his tiki cowboy hat and sits down in his tiki chaps on his little tiki sawhorse and watches the show. My battery's dead. I'm stuck with a wimpy charger, so I'm going to be quiet tonight. All right, Tiki Tom? Pour one out for Tiki Tom. He will be here in spirit, but not in chat. Just know, Tiki Tom, guys, if you were going to do all your Tiki Tom back talk, tonight's night to do it. You can't say anything. Now would be the night. So go ahead. Hit the big 4-0 today. Oh my goodness, Davey Virtue. Not only 2,000 subscriber, but also 40 years old. It gets weirder. Oh, I thought somebody was trying to come in the back door. It's or in the bar door. It's our friend Ernie. He's all over the place. Scotty DeBoy. Good to see you, Scotty DeBoy. Kyle or Davey Virtue for his 40th birthday wants a glove rating of the cocktail. Great, we will do that. Well, you had me a Boozy and no citrus tiki. Happy birthday to David. Yes. No sound. Oh gosh, we're only there. You guys are chitting and chatting all day. Yeah, no sound. It's a mime night. We almost got it. We almost got it. Okay, yes, I think you can hear us. Happy birthday. Hello, Captain Jack and Coke. Aloha to you as well, my friend. The UF Mark, our resident gator. Chomp chomp. Good to see you. Low carb cocktail guy. 2K plus. We are at 2K plus. 2,431 subscribers. when are they going to send us a plaque for 2,431? I need a YouTube plaque. Got to get that going. 12 hours on inventory. Yeah. See, I am not a bartender anymore because I don't do inventory. Moments before we start the show, I say, oh crap, do I have that? And I run over here to see if we have it. And most times we do, sometimes we don't. And that's all there is to it. Mr. Highway 666 made it. Can't wait to watch the new Aliens. Oh, is that out tonight? I started it. It's good. I mean, listen. This isn't a TV review show at all, but if you aren't watching the Aliens Earth, it is as good as any Aliens movie except for the good ones. You know, the good ones, Aliens, those were great movies. This is not that. This is a different thing. It is very scary. They have an eyeball monster. It's terrifying. It's all bad. And if you don't like cats, you're not going to like cats anymore after this. Might turn you off to cats for a minute, but no big deal. Bootopia. I just found out that Bootopia is Mount Sky Highway something over on Instagram. I didn't know that. My wife turned me on to that little fact. I did have to do inventory, but I did reorganize the home bar. Basically the same thing. Let's get into it. We are going to be making a cocktail within the, if you were able to watch it, I did make it free to the world. I'm basically Napster of my seminars at Tiki Oasis. I give them away to the world for free. That's no big deal. Am I a saint? Maybe. Who knows? If you were able to watch that, there was a section in there where I talked about freezer cocktails. Freezer cocktails are a big thing. I don't have any currently, but real quick, Bootopia, don't worry. If you're not into scary movies, Alien Earth is a TV show. So maybe you'll like this one. It's not a scary movie. Not at all. Because it is, of course, a TV show. It's on Hulu. Hulu, send me some money. We talk about freezer cocktails. Freezer cocktails are an amazing thing to have at a home bar. Super great to have at a home bar. Because when you, and I, personal experience, set up this bar, and then anytime we have people over to the bar, I'm stuck behind the bar all night. And that is when I am no longer a drink educator. I am now a bartender again. And it's fine. I like it. I, in fact, really like it. Dedicated a large portion of my life to it. Really kind of dig it. But I would like to play some cornhole at some point during a party. I'm very good at cornhole. I could be, at this point, definitely a cornhole educator. I don't play enough, but I do talk about it enough. I would like to get out there and play. Freezer cocktails are perfect because all you got to do is you got to balance them out with the water first. So make sure that you're putting 20%, whatever you put in there, put in 20% of the water weight in water, the weight of the cocktail in water. Throw it in your freezer and then do nothing except for pour it out. It's perfect. Perfect. Hi, Matt. Matt Pierce. You could be the cocktail patron of Saints. Yes. Maybe Patron. Maybe there's a pun in there that I'm not going to get until after the show, and then I'll go, ha, I got it. Anyway, this one makes a great freezer cocktail because there's nothing, there isn't a lot of juice in there to freeze. That's the big problem with freezer cocktails, is that juice will freeze and then you get a slushy cocktail. That's great if you want a slushy cocktail. It's better if you do your boozy cocktails with only booze and some water just to balance it out, to bring out all those big flavors. This one works very well. It's based off of a cocktail. It's not the original version of the Tuxedo. It's another version of the Tuxedo that has some brandy in it. We don't wear a lot of tuxedos when we are doing tiki stuff, but I did wear a short-sleeved suit recently. That's what we named it. So, as with most cocktails that need to have why is it so high all of a sudden? It shouldn't be going higher. Gravity would say that it's got to go down a little bit. Okay. As with most cocktails that don't have any juice in them, don't have any citrus in them, we're bringing out this handsome fella. This beast of the bar, this absolute icon of the I can't see because I'm so drunk. This right here is our stirring vessel. There's got to be another name for it. I don't know what it is. Call it a stirring vessel. We're reaching for an ingredient we don't use enough of. I love it. A lot of people seem to really like it. It ends up in a lot of songs. We're going to be reaching for the hen. This is a VSOP. It's a brandy that is VSOP. It is very special old pale. It is a bump up from VS, which is just very special. Okay, and it's I believe it is a bump up from I believe it's a bump down from XO. I don't know my brandies. Oh, come on, I do rum. This right here is the VSOP, one of the most famous in the lines of brandy. It's not just cognac that does VSOPs. Any type of brandy will do a VSOP. I have examples of that. This right here, it used to be an Armenian brandy, and you'll notice VSOP. VSOP is just a style of brandy, not a style of cognac. Cognac is a style of brandy, and that brandy today will be made from cognac grapes, made in the cognac region of France. That's how you, if it's named after a region, good chance it's probably French. Go ahead and put in, it's going to be a little bit more than 2 ounces. This is a big fat drink, so go ahead and put in a little bit more than 2 ounces of your brandy. Touch more. Put that away. Has this become a yak bar? Yes. We are currently in our yak phase. Cognac phase. That's where we're at. Freezer cocktails at every Friday game. That's the way to do it. I know the low carb cocktail guy, he runs a, I believe it's called Dungeons and Daiquiris night, which sounds like an absolute dream. If I'm in Louisiana, I have, just so you know, Frank, I do have a character that I play. His name is Nerdlinger. His name is what's his first name? He's Braden Nerdlinger. Braden Nerdlinger, the severely autistic. He is a wizard, and he is very adept at prestidigitation. He uses small magic tricks to get him out of everything. So if you need a wizard for any of your campaigns, when I'm in Louisiana, hopefully soon, Braden Nerdlinger, the severely autistic, my character, would love to play. So you can just punch me in for one little thing, and I am in. I will also bring cocktails, freezer cocktails. All right, what else do we need? Rum. We all recognize this guy. This right here is our good friend, given to us by Mr. and Mrs. Tiki Tom. This is Myers rum. It's a Jamaican rum. Find yourself a rum that has some character, all right? I like Myers. I know there's a lot of people that don't care for Myers all that much. I like Myers plenty, but the reason we're picking Myers today is because it does stand out. It does have big flavor. It does exemplify a lot of big Jamaican qualities. If you don't want a Jamaican situation here, I am going to offer, since it's my cocktail, I'm going to offer this to you. You do not have to use Jamaican rum, but don't use a white rum. or don't use a Cuban style or a Spanish style rum. Use a rum that has some of the cane coming through it. Something like an agricole, something like a Jamaican. Find something that has a little bit of character. We're going to put in 1 full ounce of our Jamaican rum right into here. Call that a day. Excellent. Frankie's in Vegas uses Myers in their Mai Tai. Well, Frankie's, that's an establishment. That is certainly an establishment. A very, very good place. Shawnee Panabaker, 0 for 2 on what he has, it seems like. And Doug, 2 for 2. All right, well, let's see if we can't throw you off on one. Next thing we're going to be grabbing back here. We wanted it to have a Jamaican feel. I do think that brandy has a very big spot in the future, hopefully, in the tiki world. Brandy and rum share a lot of taste profiles. Oh, gross. A lot of taste profile. It's a sweet liqueur, or a sweet liquor to begin with. One of them is made from cane, one of them is made from sugar, one of them is made from grapes, which is going to give us that sweetness. If you are ever looking to sort of deepen, or not even deepen, just to change your tiki cocktails, may I recommend, instead of using a Spanish style rum, find yourself a VSOP, or we don't have to be hoity-toity about it. Find yourself a brandy, just any kind of brandy. You want to get one of those big blue bottles of brandy, use it. It's great. It will absolutely add some of that woodiness that the Spanish style rums bring, but also a bit more, instead of just the woodiness in the cane, you're also bringing some of the grape. Fun. Really good. Did we put anything in there? Oh, we didn't. This guy right here. We wanted this to be a tiki cocktail. I don't want to get all wrapped up in what tiki is, what tiki isn't, why is the pina colada not a tiki drink, but the painkiller. I don't want to get into it. Tired of talking. I talked about it for 4 hours today, 6 hours yesterday. It's all I'm talking about anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. If you put banana into a cocktail, there's a good chance that you will have a tropical tasting cocktail in some way. There will be something tropical about that cocktail. So we're gonna put banana in there. So go ahead and grab your banana. This is the Giffard Banana du Brazil. I would recommend against using a I call it the Runts banana liquors in this. Runts bananas. Definitely the worst flavor of Runts, no doubt about it. But they sometimes Runts banana flavors taste good in certain cocktails. Things like 99 bananas taste like Runts, taste like the Runts bananas. It takes the acetate, whatever the acetate is that makes bananas taste like bananas. It takes that, it really beats it down to its like smallest components, and then throws it into some neutral grain spirit. That's what we're looking for. This Banana du Brazil, I think they're using real bananas. I haven't talked to the Giffard people all that much, but I think they're using real bananas. It just tastes more like a ripe banana, something like that. You're gonna want to have a. These guys do something good. The Difford people, the Drillard people do something really nice. There's a lot of great creme, the creme de banane. Those are all great. You should find something good. Find something interesting that you like. Half an ounce. We don't need a lot. Half an ounce. Excellent. Boop. Okay. Smell good. Good evening to Tom Black and all of you other fellow degens. Real quick, if you're watching over on Instagram, I can't see your comments. If you're watching on Facebook, I can't see your comments. If you want to say something to me, you want to yell something at me, or you have an opinion on Myers versus other Jamaican rums, you got to come over to YouTube tonight. For some reason, there was a little mix-up on how that whole thing worked. The mix-up was that it didn't work. My comments didn't work tonight. This right here, homemade velvet falernum. Just find yourself a falernum recipe that you like. Throw it, bump up the spices in that, bump up the citrus a little bit, and then pour it into some milk. Pour that milk through a bag, and you will get a lovely clear falernum, shelf-stable falernum. That's what we're looking for. This is velvet falernum. No idea if that's how the boys that what's the guy's name? John D. Taylor. No idea how the John D. Taylor guys velvet their falernum, how they make it so clear. I don't know. I can't get a hold of them. They won't return my calls. But we velvet it by milk washing it, keeps it stable, makes it sort of milky. And also, if you decide to shake with this stuff, because there are milk proteins in there still, it will froth a little bit. Double win. I mean, that's 2 wins right in a row. So half an ounce of that. If you are keeping track and you wanted to make this one as a big cocktail, it's 6 parts. It's really closer to 5 parts of the brandy, 2 parts of the Jamaican rum, 1 part of the falernum, 1 part of the banana. And then if you're making this in a big batch, I would recommend you do this next bit per drink. Every time you make a drink, put a couple dashes of, these are Angostura bitters. These are not Amy Beer bitters. These are Angostura bitters, although Amy Beer does sponsor this bottle. Thank you, Amy Beer, for your sponsorship. We're going to go ahead and put in about 3 dashes of some Angostura bitters. I don't know if I have to say it, but I'm going to. This is a half dasher. Half dashers mean that we have to double dash. Let me say hello to our friend Brendan Kavanaugh. Another tiki cocktail featuring a brandy goes on the list. I have almost an entire handful of recipes. There we go, Brendan. That's exactly right. But it's not just rum in tiki cocktails, guys. Find yourself a really interesting gin. A lot of gins have some tropicalness to them. Find yourself something like that. Find yourself, there are tequilas now that have like brighter flavors. There are lots of things that go into tiki cocktails. What then makes it a tiki cocktail? Still don't know. Still have some exhaustion from talking about it. All right, let's bring out all of our ice. I've been on a mad ice tear recently. We've been making an awful lot of clear ice. This is the dregs. This is what happens when the clear ice does it in my system, where I put a little mold underneath the good molds. I get this type of ice. And, you know, you would think, why not just throw that ice away? Well, this ice is perfect. Get my cigar out real quick. This ice is perfect for stirring and shaking. There we go. Not clear ice, certainly not clear ice, very bubbly ice. I don't know why this guy didn't make the cut. Oh, misshapen ice. I feel very hoity when I can throw out ice because it is a little misshapen. That's probably not what I should be doing, but it will get its day in the sun. We are going to use that. I don't have my ice tongs. You quiet. We're going to do this by hand. Everybody close your eyes. Putting in 2 large cubes of ice. I don't know why I brought this out so early. Oh, you know what? We'll temper too real quick. A little tempering never hurt any ice. A lot of tempering melts ice. Oh, we just need 1. That's just for display. Everybody in. All right, let's give this a quick stir. We put a little bit more ice in here because more ice helps to keep the one ice is basically helping his little friend ice down here from melting, just straight up melting. We are going to give this a stir here, melting to about 20% dilution. How do we know it's 20% dilution? We don't. We could probably bring out some tools, figure that out. Not interested. We're just gonna stir for about 20 seconds. Call that 20% dilution. You do want to see some of that ice melting. That's an important part of this whole thing. That's what it should look like afterwards. Keep tempering. You keep going. We're not ready for you yet. You keep tempering. All right. Bring out a glass. Not all spin glass spin. We're gonna take our julep strainer, put it in upside down to what you would think, not like this, put it like this. Keeps the ice better back a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and pour this right in here. Oh boy. That is close to a perfect color of a cocktail. I'm gonna really manhandle this ice real quick, get all that all that frost off of it. If the frost comes off of it, that means when you drop it into your cocktail, it should not crack. Cracked ice isn't the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it cracks in really cool combinations. There's just no way this is going to work, right? Oh, you know what? It's my travel bag. Let's get all that out. We're going to slowly lower this right into our cocktail. Hopefully it just disappears right in there. Oh, look at that. That's what we want. Now, this being a Dr. Cush original, we're not garnishing this. The drink should do the talking. If you want to garnish it, I would suggest maybe... Are banana leaves a real thing? I don't think I've ever seen a banana leaf. If you have a banana leaf, are they huge? But maybe banana leaf would be really good. Maybe some type of... Maybe just a banana. You just take a little banana, spear it, put it on there. That would be nice. Oh, you know what would be fun? It would have been nice? A bruleed banana. So, you know, where you take a little banana, put a little sugar on it. Brulee, that would have been good. All stuff that we can think about before the show starts. Definitely things that we can think about. Instead, we're going to garnish this with a really nice piece of ice in a spinny glass. Call it a day. I guess it's probably just throw one of these in here. We'll just put that in here. Call it a tiki drink. Look, Crazy Cat Chef, they are massive banana leaves. Okay, so I would like to rescind my suggestion of putting in banana leaves. I guess a good rule of thumb is your garnish should not be bigger than the drink. If you want it to be as big as the drink, I think that's fine. But bigger than the drink, I don't think that's a good way to go. Just my professional opinion. It's just a thought that I had. So don't use banana leaves. And if you do, use them in a different way. Maybe roll them up. Take this out. That's my favorite part about garnishes. Thanks for the garnish. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cheers to you guys. The short sleeve suit, a great freezer cocktail, a tiki-inspired cocktail. I don't know if we can actually call it tiki cocktail, but a tiki-inspired cocktail that does not have any citrus in it. I got to verify it's me. Oh, I can't even tell who's in there. We'll do that later. Yeah, listen, it's freaking good. Even without putting extra sugar. Oh yeah, it was serving of banana foster alongside. That's exactly what we're looking for. Banana skin twist as a garnish. Yes. What's banana skin? Are those the little stringies? Or are you talking about like a banana peel? Do banana peel. Cut the banana leaf and wrap it around the glass, tied with a small piece of twine. Seems like this might be the first time the low carb cocktail guys watched our show. I don't think we're gonna do that. This is a great idea. I'm not gonna do that. More to wash. Yeah, listen, a lot of great garnish ideas. I imagine, like I have with a lot of these things, I'm sure I will go through a garnish renaissance where I will get deeply into garnish and that will be my thing. But for now, definitely not. Yeah, or you can do the banana dolphin. Slice the little tree connector, shove a cherry in there, put a little clove as its eyeball. I think that's the way to do it. Yes, if there ever was a place for the banana dolphin, definitely in this one. Oh, Latitude 29 does that fun banana leaf thing. Listen. Latitude 29 does a lot of things that we don't do here. So, sounds great. Probably never going to happen. Super glue dried banana chips together into a swizzle stick. Yes, that's the winner. Now, let me go one higher. What if we super glued a bunch of dried banana chips together, made sure that they were all stuck, we put a little vise on them, and then, get this, what if we then took like a roto saw? Is that a thing that I'm making up? Something that like you make like a table legs with, or like you make a baseball bat with, where you saw it, and then we make that go all the way down until it's toothpick size, and then we take our little toothpick. Just imagine that I did that with these banana chips. Just imagine these are banana chips, and then we just threw them in here, right there, and then what do we do right after that? We say, oh, thank you so much for this drink. I'm going to take this real quick, and I'm just going to, thank you. Appreciate it. Gone. Gosh, I gotta remember not to step on that. A lathe, Kyle says. Kyle coming out of nowhere with the lathe. Anyway, guys, in my opinion, a really nice cocktail. I have nowhere to stay though, because I, created it a few years ago. Really nice, very simple. Put this, if you are going to be making this for your freezer door cocktail, highly recommend. It's a great one. Instead of stirring with ice every time, add in as much. So add in like 1 ounce of water to this, right? The water will then freeze, or the water will get very cold in there. It'll make the whole drink very cold. You can then serve it over a piece of ice. Don't cut out the ice at that point. Don't just start taking shots of it. But that's nice and easy. Also, if you want, for your freezer cocktail, throw a couple dashes of saline solution. I was talking about how much I think saline solution makes drinks better. And then I always forget to do it. Always. Always, always, always. Let's see if it makes it any better. It does make it a little better. You're drinking too much of Kyle's drink. Oh gosh, that's right. Kyle, for Davey Virtue's birthday, I'm going to need you to come in here and taste this cocktail. So whenever you're ready, we're on your time at this point. I think my time has passed. I've done 33 minutes at this point. It's a long time to make one drink. While we're doing this, fun announcements. We have decided, here's Kyle. Here comes Kyle real quick. We'll do announcements right afterwards. There we go. Kyle's ready. There we go. Kyle, we're going to need a rating of course. Are you trying to spin it on your hand? That is never going to work. Where Kyle's going to give us a, don't bite it. Where he's going to give us a rating of glove, which means he loves it. A galike, which means he likes it, or a gahate, which means that he hates this cocktail. He looks like a cat that sees another cat on a TV screen right now. He went like this. He goes, like, how am I going to get to that cat? I got to say hi to that cat. I have to figure out. Okay, here it comes. That's a glove. All right, well, then we did it then. We are in the books as a glove cocktail. I have a feeling that when I eventually write my book, it will be called Cocktails We All Glove. You're taking that with you? All right, well, I don't. All right, I'll take one more sip. Let me just have something to drink while we're doing our stuff. We're making an executive decision here on Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Let me say, we are a live show. So we are a live show. That is all there is to it. There's nobody else doing the live show. I feel like I am particularly prepared to do a live show versus I think a lot of people who are particularly prepared to do an incredibly regimented show. They have producers and camera guys. I'm literally directing this thing with my feet down here. So we're going to stay a live show. For a while I was like, maybe we should do like a foray into like 10-minute episodes. We're not going to do that. It's never going to happen. It's just not who I am. We are going to get back into shorts. So please look out for more Dr. Cush Exotic shorts. My shorts seem to do very well. So we're going to do that. Also, if you want to start rewatching the live show, we're going to start putting timestamps in when the drink starts. That's one thing. It's going to take forever, but we're going to do it. And we're also cutting off the introduction. So all that whole where the fun like ska music plays, and then we do that whole thing about let me introduce you to the mysterious world of cocktails. I forget exactly what I say, but something like that. We're just cutting that right off the top, so you can start right in where the show starts. So be prepared for that. I'm saying it, so that means that I have to do it. That's what I got. Hey, I don't have. Oh, that's true. Listen, Low Carb Cocktail Guy it puts on a particularly good show. He puts on a particularly good show. I'm saying, listen, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm not saying everybody out there putting on a good show has 1,000 people. I'm saying I'm not interested in editing. So I think more than anything, I'm not interested in editing my content down. And also, I don't have the time to sit down and do whole shows where I've scripted this out. This is never going to be a thing. Never going to be a thing. Please, though, continue to support people like Frank. I mean, my goodness, Frank puts on a great show. While we were at Tiki Oasis, multiple people said, I really wish I could be more into tiki drinks. It's just a matter of like, it's all that sugar. And I go, oh, I have a solution. I got a guy. And you know what's great about Frank's channel versus my channel? When you're looking for low carb cocktails, you know exactly how to find it. When you're looking for Cush Tender or Dr. Cush's exotic drinks, it mostly looks like you are looking to get high. So, Frank, you keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I'm saying just for me. I was particularly talking about guys like Anders and who those other guys? Those other guys, How to Drink. Looking at those guys, I'm never gonna be able to do that. I don't have enough people in my life that want to come and hold a camera for me. So please go watch the Low Carb Cocktail guy. The greatest. That's what I got for you guys. As always, we were good. Oh, one more announcement. We're gonna be back here tomorrow instead of Thursday. My Thursdays seem to be cramping up, so I will put a little note in the after hours. If you're not already part of the after hours, join the after hours. Great place to show off your cocktails, to talk about really anything. I mean, there's no, we don't have any mods in there. So talk about whatever you'd like in the after hours, join the after hours. I will put up a little post in the after hours about this going on tomorrow. I'll also put one up on YouTube. But we're back here tomorrow for a Wednesday show. So be here tomorrow. That's what I got for you guys. As always, what do we always say? Hold on. I'll tell you what we always say. It's something. It really is something. I mean, we say it almost all the time, and then I really got to figure this out. We always say, yippee! That's one thing we always say.
This is the way we talk in Tucson, Arizona.
This is the way we talk in Tucson, Arizona.
That's all I am. Just a regular human bartender.
And of course, one day we'll find out.
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
Figure it out, and then until then.
Bye! 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 Bye!
Bye, guys.
I'm having a party, and you're